guys, welcome back. I'm Holly from Hunter Ryan. We are in Poshtopia Studios. I still haven't figured out how to turn it around yet. Well, I know how to turn it around, but I need to paint it too. But anyway, so today is the first weekly Avalanche report. And basically, this is part of my new series and kind of accountability program that I'm going to be doing with you guys, and I failed miserably. Yep, so that's part of being accountable too. Sometimes you're gonna fail miserably, but you still have to take that and figure out how to move forward. So a big part of it is that I was waiting on a couple supplies. Sorry, you guys. Should I take off my glasses? I'll just be blind for a minute. So I needed a couple more supplies than what I already have for several of the items. And some of them actually just came in today. So that's a couple repairs that I can start doing. For the most part, though, it's been kind of I so some with no filling on my right side. Sometimes I hurt that side and don't know I've hurt that side until it gets worse. So apparently, sometime in January, I did something to my right foot, which is the no filling side, and it got like this big black blood blob on it, like under the skin, like when you have a bruise. Basically a bruise is blood underneath the skin. Well, normally it dissipates and goes into your thing. Well, apparently I did enough damage that it was just like kind of puffed out with blood, and but it wasn't broken. I didn't want to risk, like, because as long as your skin is sealed, it's okay. You're not gonna risk infection as easily as if you like cut it to try and let the blood out, whatever. So I just kind of let it go, and then it kind of dried up. Just lots of stuff that nobody wants to hear about right now, I'm sure. But now it's at a point where it's kind of cracked open, and when I put weight on it, it bleeds or uses just, more stuff nobody wants to hear about. So none of the stuff that I wanted to get done this week did I get done. I did get some pictures taken. I think I shot like 15 or 20 things that had already been put into my light box. So as I was like moving some stuff around, cleaning some stuff up, I still had those things in there from prior, so I figured let me get these done first. The stuff I need to do some repairs and stuff will be coming in. Well, and I've only listed I think I've listed like 6 or 7 things that I even shot, so I still have like 10 or 12 things that I photographed this week to list. So, and on the sales, yeah, not sharing, not listing. I had 2 sales this week. One is $11 for a Nike workout tank top, and the other one was just yesterday. I sold a pair of new tag Levi's So Slimming new tag Levi's So Slimming Bermuda shorts. I think they're like a 16 or 16W, and I think I sold those for like 22 or 25. So that's my sales for this week. That's my failures for this week. But I did still get things done. And that's part of being able to figure out, like, if I'm not getting my original goals done, at least doing something else. So, what I did this week is my friend Renee, who has been um, the one that kind of like started with me, her fiance is the one that was building um, Poshtopia, and you notice I said was building. So basically, they're going through some upheavals and some transition stuff they're having to do for life and all of that. And Posh is just not fitting in with what they have going on right now. So she has given back to me all of the stuff that she has in her closet, except for some items that they wanted out of it. So basically, that was part of this week, is like the only stuff I did down in Pashtopia was moving a bunch of stuff out of the way, getting some stuff bin sorted so that we could get to her bins easier, and we could pull out all of the things that they were wanting to keep. Couldn't find a couple things, which makes me a little concerned that there might be more stuff missing. So the other thing that I've had to do is she had like 700 active listings, and so what I have been doing this month so far, by week, month, when March started, I upped my Vendu subscription to the 2,000 items, and that way I have imported everything off of my Posh account, and then I've imported everything off of her Posh account. So I'm delisting everything off of her account now. So then that way, as I go through, she didn't have really good listings. I tried to explain to her like good ways to make your listing titles and descriptions, and that's not what's happening. And I think that's a big part of why, unfortunately, she was not being as successful as she could have been with the things that she had. She also has like a lot of stuff, like super, super, super lowball options, and I'm really shocked that she didn't sell more because of how low she has stuff listed. That all I can think is maybe because of the poor listing and title description stuff. And not, I mean, she had good pictures, but she didn't have like a plethora of pictures. It's like only a couple for everything. So because she was like really undervaluing stuff and didn't have those better listings, I think a lot of people may have been worried to buy from her, thinking, okay, she's got it this low and she's not saying anything about, obviously there must be something wrong with it, so why get it? So I am going through, like right now I'm having to delist everything from her closet so that I can then uplist it. I can list it onto my Poshmark, because I have to log in as her to do the upload, but then you can't just have it uploaded and then list it to another Posh. You have to actually delist it so it shows as unlisted, then log out of that one, log into your other one, so like if you have the same kind of situation come up where you're taking on someone's full closet and you just want to be able, instead of having to redo everything from scratch, be able to ask them, hey, can you, since you're closing your closet, can you like remove your important stuff, like bank accounts and stuff like that, and just give me your password so that I can upload it all to Vendu and then delist it all from that closet, and then they can, in that closet. Like right now she has $10 pending too, so obviously she don't want to delete the closet until she gets that payment. So that's kind of what's going on. So I have listed since Thursday. Since Thursday, I have imported from both my account and her account like 1,600 items. And so now it is from my closet. I have delisted and relisted 225 items, which that's helping, kind of get my closet freshened up a bit. And then I am starting now on, rewriting all of the listings from her account, and I'll be listing those onto my account as I confirm that they're all there in her bins. And I mean, my own stuff I need to get squared away too. So that's kind of where this week has gone. So my avalanche report has mostly been an avalanche of working with what I already have. So like the things that I already have listed, or things that Renee already had listed that are now being brought over to my account. So I think probably for the next couple weeks, as I get that stuff done, I'm gonna have like limited items that I'm gonna pull for my hauls from Money Mountain. I may just pull out things from Renee's stock that I'm moving into my stock, and that'll be a show kind of thing of what's going on. I definitely have a lot of stuff coming up soon with repairs and refurbishing. There's one that I have not ever done before. And I just got the supplies in to do it. So like if you notice on the sides of purses sometimes, on like here you see the bead here that's black, that's your edge coat. So a lot of times we will get purses that are frayed there, that little bit of kind of rubbery stuff that's on there will have come off. You may also have shoes that you have some flaking of the leather, like especially if it's where it's really thin leather that's kind of put on fabric. So when it gets hot and stuff, it kind of peels off of the fabric that it's on. You can actually use what I will be working out how to do called edge coat on the purses. And then I also, the red Etienne Anye boots that I showed you guys in last week's hauls from Money Mountain. I didn't even notice that at first, but it has like a seam that comes across the top of the boot and then like to the side. And I didn't even realize that that's actually got that edge coat on that little seam that's kind of sticking up. And it's like really bad cracked. When I went to do the pictures of it, I was so bummed because they're such great boots. I wanted to get them done right away. So those have been waiting on the edge coating to come in. The edge coating does come in a few different colors, but I got black, which you see a lot. But then I also got neutral, because then that way I can mix my own colors using the latex leather paint in the edge coat, and then that way I can make I can do color matching for things where it's just like a small area that you need to touch up. Otherwise, what you have to do is peel it all off and then completely do the whole thing. So we'll see what has to be done on that. And so now I will do a quick little something that I got. So yesterday I got in a Shop Goodwill box. Did I leave the paper down here? I don't think I did. I do have a couple items that I definitely paid up on, like these ones I'm holding now. These are Tory Burch calf hair and leather little flats. Need some cleanup around the edging and maybe on the bottoms, but I haven't seen any bald spots on the calf hair. Let me put my glasses back on so I can see if that's correct or not. Yeah, that's just a spot of the print, not a bald spot. So these are super cute. I did very much pay up on these, but they should resell for close to 100, 80 to 100, so that made that investment worth it. So yeah, so this is probably the most I've spent on any Shop Goodwill item thus far. Carolyn Herrera. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but my neighbors are screaming at each other outside. And I can hear it through the wall. And that's like the wall to the outside of the house. Okay, so Carolyn Herrera, really nice red suede shoes. They're pretty small. I think they're a 5. But I sell 5, so don't hate on them. Giorgio Armani. So yes, this is my second Giorgio Armani in a week. Very nice little fancy dress clutch. Super cute. I did get the pictures of the Giorgio Armani. I got it in last week. So that was one of the items. Did I list it yet? I know I got the pictures of it. I may not have listed it yet. Because I think I'm still trying to find that exact purse. It's vintage, which makes it a little harder. And it's really, really unique. So then I have this lovely Furla bag. You can see the Furla there. There is, where's that? Like right here, it looks like it was stored improperly and it kind of cracked the patent leather there. So I'll be using patent leather cleaner. There's a couple of smudges on here. So we're going to patent leather clean this and see if I can repair that. If not, I'll just have to go as is, but that's the back side anyway. A very cute little Furla bag. And then I think this was a 3-piece set. Because they're all Tegnellas. Where you at? Tegnella. So really cute leather drawstring duffel pouch bag. It also has a side zipper, so it has like another opening here. It's kind of small, but if you had like a little 22 or something, you could probably even use this as a concealed carry for a really small snub nose handgun. But it's probably more for like throwing your keys in or something. So nice little bucket drawstring purse. Oh my god, the leather is so I love Taganella leather. It is very, very good, nice leather. It's always like, soft, high quality. I definitely would put it, in that Coach kind of Kate's, maybe even better than Kate Spade, because I think Coach is better than Kate Spade most of the time for the leather. There is like some schmeg here, but it is actually scratching off. So that's going to clean up beautifully. And it does have the crossbody strap, which is nice. And then the third one of that group, and this did not have the crossbody strap in it, but this is your nice kind of satchel hobo. It's got the zip pocket, front or back. Most of the times, like if it's got your cards and stuff, you want that to be the back, and then this would be your front. Little zipper, you can put your phone and keys in, and then it's got the three section body with your zipper pocket in the front, in the middle, and then the little assigner things back there on the back. And it has the magnetic closure. Then for shoes, we have some cute little Coach tan and cream little joggers, and these are small. They're probably like a 5. So again, another small pair. I get them for like $6 about is what they are. Yeah. And then we have a pair of Neo Tag Kofra, and these are work shoes. They're steel-toed work shoes. Really nice comfort padding in there. I may go ahead and strip the little cover layer thing off of it that gives it that kind of matted look and give it a good spit shine. Although some people prefer to keep them like this, so I may ask the person, hey, do you want me to shine them, or do you want them left factory coated? And that's like a really important thing. If you are wanting to shine shoes like this that have that matted kind of factory sealant on it, you'll need to strip them first. And the best way to do that is saddle soap. Just saddle soap them, strip that little coating off of there, so then you're actually getting the wax into the leather, because otherwise it's just gonna look messy. Okay, and then we have, I know nobody's wearing them right now, but hey, at some point people are gonna be wearing these again, so dang it. So we have white by Vera Wang. This is a 16. Really nice center ruched on both the front and the back. It just has that extra ruffle coming out on the front ruching, and then goes down into a nice gown. Beautiful lavender color. Very nice. Maybe, I mean, it looks brand new. It's probably one of those things where it was like a bridesmaid's dress that they wore once. And then we also have Adriana Propel. Nice little bejeweled neckline on the front and the back with the little keyhole. Ruched bodycon dress. That's like pretty. Yeah, it's here. You gotta see the texturing on the front there and back. And then on the bottom and the back, you have this kind of curtain ruching, where it's like the old-fashioned curtains that would pull up. So curtain ruching on the bouquet, below the bouquet. And then the rest of it is just this really nice kind of textured layering. We have a new with tag, and this is Cynthia Steffi. Really nice brand. This dress, actually the tag has it, I think it's like $349, no, $365. So this is a retail $365 dress. The comps were really nice on it, so it definitely was worth the grab. It's got like a super long tie, and it's interesting because it does have either the fabric print or some vegan leather on the back of that, so you can kind of like wrap that up. Super cute, very nice little spring dress. And again, that was new with tag, and it is Cynthia stuff, and that is a size 0. Cynthia stuff, and there's the tag, so see if y'all can see that. So $365. Black and tan is the colorway. And the last item, Burberry. So this is Burberry London, and it is a size, sorry guys, I don't have my glasses on, size medium, men's, kind of a long sleeve. It's not really a Henley, but kind of that thickness. Long sleeve, just pull over top. So this should do very well as well. And you've got the little Burberry embroidered logo. So that is what I've gotten in this week. If you saw, I had 2 boxes from Shop Goodwill last week. I did also get in a ThredUp rental, DIY rental retirees, the clothing option. So it's like 10 items for $100, which I've gotten that before they started calling it the rental retirees. The very first time they put it out as just 10 for 100 or something. Designer 10 for 100, DIY. So of the rental retirees, 5 of them appear to not have any issues whatsoever. And those should do really well, so hopefully those will definitely pay for the box. And then of the 5 items that have damage, 2 of them are going to be easy fixes, but they're gowns. So like the gown I got this time, they're going to sit for a while, so that's where it's good to have the ones that aren't damaged. Should flip pretty fast, so that's good, hopefully. And then the other 3 items, I think 2 of them are going to be, it's going to be visible, the fix. One is like a scuba dress that's cold shoulder, and it's like, I think it's the side, it's like a cut up there. So it's kind of under the arm, so maybe it won't be that big of a deal. Looking at a couple options for being able to maybe work with fabric glue and an understitch that doesn't go all the way to the top of the outside fabric, to see if that would work on it. obviously I want to practice on something that is not the designer outfit first. So I got to get through all my scrap stuff and find some fabric that's similar to try it out on my idea. And then one of them is like a really sheer light cotton, and it's got a little tear that comes out kind of under the chest, like, but it's from the side seam, so it's kind of, it would be under your arm if you're not raising your arm, so that one might be okay. And then the other one is, I think it's right on the seam is the damage. So that's kind of what has I've gotten in. I am putting stuff out obviously right now. It is good in a way to also spend some time trying to get things that are already listed sold, as well as pulling stuff that is in your money pile, because that's kind of like having a money pile too, because it's just sitting there, and obviously you have to keep stuff getting new eyes on it and getting fresh. So otherwise it's a listed money pile at that point. So I look at it as still obtaining some of my goals of getting stuff sold. And even though I was a failure at listing my haul from Money Mountain this week, you do what you can do and you can do it. And that's kind of what I want this journey to be, being honest about when stuff works, when it doesn't work. And I appreciate you guys so much. And tomorrow I will have a haul from Money Mountain, and it will probably mostly be items that I'm pulling from Renee's closet into mine. So it is kind of a cheat because they are already listed, but they're really bad listings. So I have to go down, I have to pull the items from her bins, make sure they're actually there, rewrite listings, take any pictures that might need to be taken, like if there's a stain and it didn't have a photo. So I will still be doing some of the things that we would normally be doing for our listings. These will just be a little ahead of the curve because some of them I will be able to just write a new title and listing and be able to get it cross posted over. So if all goes well, the month of March I will be adding about 600 items to my closet, hopefully selling a lot of those. Right now I have 1,000 listings, so I would like to be at like 1,300 active at the end of the month, because that would be hoping I've gotten everything put in and made like 300 items sell would be good. That would be awesome. So that's my goals going forward for the month of March. My sales, not that great this week, but I basically wrote off the month of February because I've been doing so much stuff trying to get things taken care of downstairs and in the house. And you have to do that. Sometimes real life has to take in front of reseller life. And for me it is a hobby, it is not a job, and I do have to work around my disability and when things work for me and when they don't. And that's why it does have to be a hobby for me at this time, because I can't depend on every day being able to get up and do something. So that is the way it's going, and it is definitely a more exciting hobby than scrapbooking, which is kind of what it's taken the place of. And I do get to talk to you and hang out online with a lot of awesome people. So thank you guys so much. Thanks for checking in. If you watched it this far, you're amazing. Thanks, guys, so much. Have an awesome day. And please make sure leave comments. I do try to subscribe to everyone who's subscribed to me, but I know it's like, for some reason I can't figure out like the old subscribers, so I'm trying to figure out how to go in and make sure that I'm subscribed to everyone that is subscribed to me. So if you do not see me subscribed to you, please drop your closet information, not just for me, but for anybody else that's interested. Everybody, please, this is like kind of a gathering place. I am not trying to get a bunch of subscribers and monetize or anything like that. I look at this as a way to have a communication link to the outside world. You guys are finally learning. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, COVID kind of was a good thing for me because now people understand what it's really like to be homebound. Um, so please leave your closet, your YouTube, your Instagram, your eBay, all of your contact information. Leave that below so that we can get to you and everybody subscribe to everybody and go watch and support. And if you're looking for stuff to buy, go check out each other's closets and have an awesome, awesome day. Oh, and I have to I was hoping to have a specific guest for tomorrow, but I failed at making sure he was good for tomorrow. So I gotta go and contact the person that hopefully is gonna be our guest for tomorrow for Haul from Money Mountain. See you guys. Bye.